fine face. My man crush every day. Apologies to your dad, but you are my man crush every day. See him. He's settled. He is fine. But just few minutes ago, you'll be covering your ears literally. This boy was screaming. You were screaming, were you not? Eh? So we've actually started disciplining this boy. He's 2 months. He turned 2 months last week. Yeah, just few days ago, anyways. But we're in a new week, and we've started to instill serious discipline. We've started. So I think I've said it sometime in a video that this boy doesn't like drinking from the breast, and as a result of that, I express. As a result of that, I always express, okay? And I was even contemplating, initially, I wanted to do the usual 6 months, exclusive breastfeeding. But with the way he was drinking and me constantly expressing, washing bottles and all of that, I said maybe after 3 months, I'm going to stop. But for the last couple of weeks, my breast milk is just flowing like, oh my God, as if it's a fountain. So I said, wow, maybe I can actually go to 6 months, no problem. But for some reasons, like yesterday, we went out. I know that if I try to give him breast, he will embarrass me in public. So I always carry breast milk all along and all of that. And my breast was literally full. Women can testify how painful and how uncomfortable it can be in that kind of situation. And I can't be carrying breast pump going out and about. So because of that, it was his dad. He has always been what's the word now? Always going for this. Forcing he must drink breast. And now I have joined that clique after what happened to me yesterday. No, he must drink breast. So we have started instilling that into him. So since today, since 6 a.m., this is currently 10 minutes past 1. Since 6 a.m. today, he has not taken bottles. We have enough. I have expressed. Is enough in the fridge. I have loads in the fridge right now. But we are insisting that he has to take from the breast. So for me today, he's not taking anything from the bottle. He has to take it directly from the breast. Because it gets full easily and it starts leaking. And of course, you are here, you are hungry. I'll go to the fridge and go and get this thing to give you now. So what happened is that if you try to give him breast, I wish I showed you guys, but I couldn't be bothered to set up camera. He won't open his mouth. He will be crying. You can tell he is hungry because he only cries when he is hungry. But then you give him the breast, he will not. He will not open his mouth. Once he notices his breast, he will not open his mouth. Once you bring this pacifier and put, he opens and he starts sucking it. I'm like, what? We did this severally. He will start sucking it will drop him. He will get hungry and he will remove it from his mouth and start crying. Come on, breast, he will not have it. Pick this up again, put in his mouth, he will open his mouth and start sucking it. That's when I know that this boy, I have spoiled you. So we've made up our mind, that's the discipline. To be honest, for good almost an hour, he refused to eat. And we kept doing this, and that was it. And he is hungry. I don't get it. At some point, he got so hungry, he sucked for like 2 minutes. If it was even up to 2 minutes, he stopped and started crying again. We carried pacifier, put in his mouth, he started sucking it. So he's used to this pacifier, the teeth. I don't know if my breast is too soft, so you want hard life. Because this is hard and nothing is flowing. So eventually, anyways, what happened, of course, what happened is that my husband now reminded me that the last time I had my midwife appointment, the midwife I met introduced me to what is called breast shield. This is what it looks like. Can you see? Can you see this place? Yeah. You just, how it works. Yeah, it seems like the mouth of a bottle. Teeth. Yeah. Just put it on your nipple. Stick it. Just stick it. Sometimes you might use water to touch it around. Then stick it, or without water, it will just stay. Then immediately I put it, this boy latched on it. And that was how he was able to feed. And he's happy now because he has eaten. So I'm just saying this in case you are a new mom. If you are experiencing this, your baby doesn't like taking from the breast milk. This can help you. Breast shield, yeah, nipple shield rather. Nipple shield. Just use it. Like my husband kept saying, you think say you dey wise because you are taking from the breast, but this is what you are using. But I don't know how he has so mastered
You
bottle.
just want to feel the bottom. Yeah? I
Yeah.
don't know. It's just his preference. Doesn't like anything that from has to be prepared with skin or something.
And this for me is a training because I know that I'm a no nonsense mom. Like I'm a very strict person, not even mom. I'm a strict person generally. But I know that there is still that mother instinct that you have because many times my husband will say, it's you are spoiling this boy, insist. But you know the heart of a mom. So for me, this is training for the future because I'm an advocate of starting early to discipline a child. Not this kind of discipline, but if you know what you want your child to do, start early. Not when they have grown, you finish spoiling them. You now want to change it. It will be difficult. So I'm using this as a training for me to be able to stand firm. Because to be honest, when it comes to child upbringing, sometimes you need to be firm. Kids, they can push boundaries. They will
Just
push it a lot.
keep crying, keep doing the same thing every
He
time.
keeps crying. Like he kept crying then and was crying, and I was pitying him. But the dad would say, don't pity him. And that's the place of two parents. Two parents, like what where we went yesterday, they were even saying something like that most times it is mothers when a father is disciplined, the mother will be the one to come and be, hey, he's okay now, he's okay. They
Mm,
said, don't do that. Don't do that. You can allow him to finish disciplining whoever is the disciplinarian among between the both parents. Discipline, maybe later on both of you can call back or something, but don't interrupt that discipline because the kids will now say, oh, daddy is this, mommy is this. All of us growing up, I think we can testify.
yeah.
We know our strict parents, but discipline is real. So he is 2 months old and we are already instilling discipline. We have started disciplining him. You don't get things done your way. Hmm? You have to listen to your parents and we have to be firm in training you. You must drink from the breast. And that's my decision. Throughout today, I'm not feeding him with bottle. I'm not even expressing. I'm tired of expressing. I'm tired of washing bottles. If you not start 6 months and start taking formula, I'll still be, oh gosh, boy, learn. So, 2 months old is now being disciplined. What do you have to say? Eh? What do you have to say? You are looking at yourself.
Mm,
Bobo, welcome to the world of discipline. Yes. And wait, during our gender review, they asked which parent will spoil the child more. I said I will. He said he will. People we are like, you, because they know me that I'm very strict. They say they never believed I'll be the one. They said it will be my husband. But they don't know the side of my husband. My husband, if you see the way he talks to this boy, sometimes I'm like, this boy doesn't know what you are telling him. He has not gotten to that age of maturity. This boy is still so innocent. But you said you would do this, so he will just I'm like, people don't know that my husband. Yes, so your daddy is a disciplinarian. Akwia, Akwia, he's smiling. Akwia. They don't know him. They don't know that my husband can be very strict. He's a teacher. They forget. They forgot that your daddy is a teacher. Have you? They forgot that your daddy is a teacher. Hey! They forgot that your daddy is a teacher. Eh? Because I think that me, I will spoil my children more. Of course, with balance, I'm still strict. But this man, there's kind of person my husband is. I don't even know how to describe him. I don't know how to describe him. When it comes to pampering, me, I'll pamper my children. I will spoil them more than he does. Eh? But I understand sometimes he's also the one that is calming me down when it comes to, I think maybe when they get older. When they get older, that's when he might be spoiling them more. But now as kids and doing kids things, he doesn't
you
understand
have to
it.
set them
You
right
don't
from now.
you don't
Start it
understand.
right from now.
Imagine my baby doing yaga, maybe you are playing and he's doing his hand like this, and then he's scratching. Look at this boy. This boy just hits your face.
No, no,
That's
no.
what you said. He said that to me
No,
one day.
that day he was actually angry or something. He was angry and crying.
I was crying and
So
angry and he was just moving,
he was
reflex,
just
moving
like,
his hand. And the hand now hit my face. My husband was like, do you see what this boy did now? This boy just hit you. I said, please, he did not hit me. He didn't know what he was doing. He was just reflex, moving his hand. So he doesn't understand children in that regard. So whenever people say, when people say that, I'll just laugh. But I know that, yeah, I think that creates the balance between us because, yeah, the way sometimes it calms me down when I want to do some things, take some actions, maybe like my brother, I want to say, no, don't do that, do this or this. I say, what do you mean? No, now I say, no, don't do it that way. So in that regard, he too can be calm. He cannot be too straightforward. But me, no, I don't take rubbish. No, I don't. But yeah, so just wanted to tell you guys that we started disciplining him. I think I'm going to still do that video. Someone reminded me of that video that I promised about how to discipline children in this country. Since corporal punishment like flogging and all of that is not accepted, I think I have the right to do that now. Because this societal stuff about you're not even a mother and you are teaching, talking about disciplining children. What do you know? Well, I'm a professional, okay? And if you know what my profession, what the public know us to do, which is not all we do, you will know that I have trainings on all of these things. So it's all about knowledge. And of course, I have not had my own kids before now. This is my first baby, but I have lived with families with kids. I have lived with kids. When I came to this country during COVID, I was helping my auntie with her children for almost a year. I was the one with these children. So I might not have a child of my own who has grown for me to talk about discipline. But at least you guys can hear me now. I'm already disciplining this small boy. I'm already doing that. Okay. So I think it depends on the matter. It's relative. That you don't have experience in something doesn't mean that you can't talk about it. You have knowledge. I have read books on motherhood. I have read books on all of this. So what's the point of reading if not knowledge? And the Bible says you shall know the truth shall set you free. So sometimes it's what you know, if you know, yeah. So I know. Okay. So I think even with me instilling discipline in my boy now gives me the right. Because one of the reasons I have reservations about talking about that is I've heard people say it. Maybe when we go for a gathering or something and I'm talking about some things, some people will be like, you think it's easy? Don't worry. When you give birth, we understand. You are saying it like this. I'm like, oh my gosh, okay. So because I'm not giving birth, I don't understand what it takes to discipline a child. Am I not an auntie? I'm an auntie. I've disciplined kids. I'm a professional. I know the training they give us. You tell parents as a social worker, don't do this. Then what should they do? We know to tell them how to discipline these kids. So, but sometimes I get shut up by people that I'm not a mother. Yes, so don't worry. By the time you get there, you will understand. If you are saying all of these things, you think it's easy. Okay. So maybe I will. But you guys should let me know if you want me to still talk about it. Definitely. I will talk about it, okay? And we'll see how it goes. Yeah, Bobo, we are doing a good job. Are we not? He's the evidence that we are doing a good job. And please ignore my look. Ignore my look, how I'm looking and all of that, but I don't think I'm looking that bad. At least, if you don't look at me, be looking at him. Let him steal the show. Because he's so cute. Anyways, enough of all this stuff. Thank you guys for watching this video. I never intended that this would be a whole video, but it has ended up being a whole video. Thanks for watching. Please like this video. Please now, guys. Why do you watch my videos and not like it? Please now. Please now, it goes a long way. Please now, like my videos, share my videos, subscribe to the channel if you have not. A lot of you that watch my videos are not subscribed. So you can check now, are you really subscribed? If you have, it will write subscribed with D. If not, please subscribe and turn on your notification bell so that you get notified whenever I upload new videos. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Until then, stay blessed. And take good care of yourselves. Bye. Baba is saying bye bye too. But look at those you are telling bye bye. Look at them. Say bye.